Hello everyone and welcome back to Travel Assurance NZ. If you're watching this from the Philippines or anywhere in the world, and you are a young Filipino citizen thinking of a working holiday in New Zealand, then you've come to the right place. Today, I'm focusing specifically on the New Zealand Working Holiday Visa for Filipino citizens. The Working Holiday Visa offers an incredible opportunity for young people to travel and work in New Zealand for a set period. It's a chance to immerse yourself in a new culture, explore breathtaking landscapes, and earn some money to support your holiday. In this video, I will provide you with a clear and simple guide on everything you need to know about the New Zealand Working Holiday Visa as a Filipino citizen. I'll cover the specific eligibility requirements, how to apply step by step to make your application process smoother, and lastly, I'll explain how you can transition from a working holiday visa to a visa that lets you work and stay long-term in New Zealand. I understand that visa applications can feel overwhelming, especially when dealing with a country as far as New Zealand. That's why I'm here to break it down for you, providing honest and accurate information based on the official guidelines from Immigration New Zealand. I will also share all the relevant website links you'll need to access official resources and start your application journey. To make sure you don't miss any important details that could significantly impact your application, please make sure you watch this video right through to the very end. And if you find the information in this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Travel Assurance NZ for more videos like this. Now let's get started. First, what is the Working Holiday Visa for Filipinos? The New Zealand Working Holiday Visa, WHV, is a special agreement between New Zealand and several countries, including the Philippines, that allows young citizens to travel and work in the other country for a set amount of time. For Filipino citizens, this visa typically allows a stay of 12 months. It's a fantastic opportunity to experience New Zealand culture, see its amazing natural wonders, and gain international work experience. Specific eligibility criteria for Filipino citizens. To be eligible for the New Zealand Working Holiday Visa as a Filipino citizen, you must meet the following key requirements. Age. You must be aged between 18 and 30 years old at the time of application. Citizenship. You must be a citizen of the Philippines and hold a valid Philippine passport. Funds. You need to prove that you have sufficient funds to support yourself during your initial stay in New Zealand. For Filipino citizens, the current requirement is 4,200 New Zealand dollars. You will need to provide bank statements as evidence. Onward travel. You must possess a return air ticket to the Philippines or have enough money to purchase one. This is in addition to the 4,200 New Zealand dollars for living costs. Health. You need to be in good health. You may be required to undergo a medical examination as part of your application. Character. You must be of good character. You will need to provide a police certificate from the Philippines and any other country where you have lived for 12 months or more since the age of 17. English language. While there isn't a mandatory IELTS test for Filipino citizens applying for the Working Holiday Visa, Immigration New Zealand may still assess your ability to understand and communicate in English. Being able to communicate effectively will be important for finding work and integrating into New Zealand society. No dependent children. You cannot bring dependent children with you on a working holiday visa. First-time applicant. Generally, you can only be granted a New Zealand Working Holiday Visa one time under this specific scheme with the Philippines. So if you've previously visited New Zealand on a working holiday visa, you will not be granted another one if you apply again. You can find the most up-to-date eligibility details on the official Immigration New Zealand website here, immigration.gov.t.nz. Step-by-step guide to applying. The application process for the New Zealand Working Holiday Visa for Filipinos is done online. Here's a step-by-step guide. Step 1. Check your eligibility. Before you start your application, carefully review all the eligibility criteria mentioned above on the Immigration New Zealand website to ensure you meet all the requirements. Step 2. Prepare your documents. Collect all the necessary documents. These typically include your valid Philippine passport, bank statements showing you have at least 4,200 New Zealand dollars, a copy of your return air ticket or evidence of sufficient funds to purchase one, a medical certificate, you will be informed if this is required, police certificates from the Philippines and any other relevant country, a passport-size photograph. Step 3. Create a RealMe account. You will need a RealMe account to access Immigration New Zealand's online services. If you don't have one, you can create one on realm.gov.t.nz. Step 4. Start your online application. Go to the Immigration New Zealand website and find the Working Holiday Visa for Philippine citizens. Log in with your RealMe account to begin your application. Step 5. Complete the online application form. Fill out all the sections of the application form accurately and honestly. Provide all the required information about your personal details, passport, travel plans, health, and character. Step 6. Upload your supporting documents. You will need to upload digital copies of all the documents you gathered in Step 2. Make sure the scans or photos are clear and easy to read. Follow the file size and format guidelines on the website. Step 7. Pay the visa application fee. There is a fee to apply for the working holiday visa. You will need to pay this online using a credit or debit card. The current fee can be found on the Immigration New Zealand website. Your application will not be processed until the fee is paid. Step 8. Submit your application. Once you have completed the form, uploaded your documents, and paid the fee, carefully review everything before you submit your application online. Step 9. Wait for a decision. After you submit your application, Immigration New Zealand will process it. Processing times can vary, so be patient and regularly check your online account for updates. What kind of work can you do on a New Zealand working holiday visa? On the WHV, Filipinos can typically do a wide range of temporary work to support their travels. Some common jobs include jobs in hospitality, working in cafes, restaurants, and bars as waiters, kitchen hands, or bartenders. Jobs in tourism, working in hotels, motels, adventure tourism companies, and ski resorts. Jobs in agriculture and horticulture, doing seasonal work in fruit picking, packing, and vineyard maintenance. Jobs in retail, working in shops and supermarkets. Jobs in cleaning and housekeeping, working roles in commercial and private properties. Remember that you can generally work for any one employer for a maximum of 12 months of your stay. How to make the most of your working holiday. Once your visa is granted and you arrive in New Zealand, do the following. Open a bank account. This will make it easier to receive payments from employers. Get an IRD number. This is your New Zealand tax identification number. You'll need this to work legally. You can apply for it online through the Inland Revenue Department, IRD website, on ird.gov.t.nz. Find accommodation, look for hostels, shared houses, or backpacker lodges. Start your job search, use online job boards like Seek, seek.co.nz, TradeMeJobs, trademe.co.nz/jobs, and Backpacker Board, backpackerboard.co.nz. Travel and explore. New Zealand is famous for its stunning scenery. Make sure to travel and see as much as you can during your stay. Now, some of you might want to stay longer or permanently in New Zealand. In such a situation, can a Filipino citizen extend their working holiday visa? No, unfortunately, the working holiday visa for Filipino citizens cannot be extended. The visa is granted for a one-time stay of up to 12 months, and there is no option to extend it by doing seasonal work, which is an option available to citizens of some other countries. Can you convert your WHV to a long-term work visa for a permanent stay? You cannot convert your working holiday visa into a long-term work visa. However, you can use your time in New Zealand on the visa to find a job that will allow you to apply for a new, longer-term work visa. This is the most common and successful pathway for people on a working holiday who want to stay longer. Here is the step-by-step process for making this transition. Use your visa to find a job. While you are in New Zealand, you must actively look for a full-time, skilled job that is in demand. The most important thing is to find an employer who is willing to hire you and support your visa application. Find an accredited employer. The job offer must come from a company that is an accredited employer with Immigration New Zealand. The Accredited Employer Work Visa, AEWV, is the most common visa for this, and it is the visa you will apply for. Get a job offer. If an accredited employer decides you are the best person for the job, they will give you a formal job offer. Apply for a new work visa. Once you have the job offer, the employer will complete a job check. After this is approved, you will use the job offer and a special token from the employer to apply for your new AEWV from within New Zealand. The AEWV can be granted for up to 5 years and is the most direct pathway to a long-term stay. After a period of time on a work visa, you may then be able to apply for a skilled migrant category resident visa, which is the true path to permanent residency in New Zealand. What is the skilled migrant category resident visa? This is the ultimate goal for a permanent stay. While it is a resident visa, you can apply for it while on a work visa. It is a points-based system where you get points for things like job offer, experience, qualification, etc. Having enough points in total will qualify you for a resident visa and permanent stay in New Zealand. A job offer in a skilled role gives you a significant number of points, making it a viable option for those who have a skilled job. Your work experience on a WHV and subsequent long-term work visa would give you points for this application. It is important to start looking for a skilled job early in your WHV 12-month period to give yourself enough time to go through the visa application process. Is the AEWV the only option to stay long-term in New Zealand? No, the Accredited Employer Work Visa, AEWV, is not the only option, but it is the most common and direct option for someone on a working holiday visa, WHV, who has found a skilled job. Your best visa option depends on your specific situation, qualifications, and the job you find. Here are some of the other visa options you could explore. 1. Specific Purpose Work Visa. This is a less common visa that is granted for a specific purpose, event, or project. For example, if you find a very specialized short-term job that is not covered by the AEWV, this is not a common pathway to a long-term stay. 2. Post-study work visa. This is not a direct conversion from a WHV, but it is a very popular pathway for young people. If you were to enroll in a course of study while on your working holiday visa and complete it, you could then apply for a post-study work visa. This visa can last for up to 3 years and does not require a job offer. It gives you time to find a skilled job and from there, apply for an AEWV or a resident visa. So while the AEWV is your most likely and direct option after finding a job, there are other visas that could fit your specific situation. The most important thing to remember is that a job offer from a compliant employer is the key to unlocking most of these pathways. And there you have it, guys. The New Zealand Working Holiday Visa offers a fantastic opportunity for young Filipinos to experience life, work, and travel in New Zealand. By understanding the specific eligibility criteria, preparing your application carefully, and following the steps outlined in this video, you can take a significant step towards making your New Zealand dream a reality. I hope this detailed video has been helpful for you. If you found this informative, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more helpful New Zealand visa and travel information, and share it with other young Filipinos who might be interested in a working holiday in New Zealand. Thank you for watching Travel Assurance NZ, and I'll see you in the next video.